Hey everyone, ITC is one of those stocks where almost everyone has an opinion. Some love the dividends and some hate this stock for going nowhere. And recently, many investors are worried because the stock has fallen. Honestly, even I was surprised with the sharp correction in last 2 days. So in today's video, we'll quickly understand the reason behind the sharp correction, the impact of tax hike on ITC business, and most important question, what should you do as an investor? Alright, let's get started. The main reason why ITC stock prices corrected sharply is because of this recently introduced higher tax on cigarette. Earlier, GST on cigarette was 28%, but it has now increased to 40% effective 1st February. Plus, government has introduced a fresh excise duty on cigarette. This excise duty is charged per 1000 sticks and ranges from roughly 2000 rupee to 8500 depending on the length and type of cigarette. Effectively, this new tax hike would increase cigarette costs between 25 to 30%. Now this is a steep price move. The question is, what would be the impact of this price hike on ITC business? So here ITC has two options. Either they completely pass on this price hike to end consumer, but in that case, it will impact company's volume. If price rise too much, consumer may switch to cheaper brands. Second option is they raise prices partially to offset the higher tax, and partially they take a hit on their margin. Now at the moment, cigarette contributes around 40 to 42% in company's overall revenue, followed with FMCG business, then agri-business, and finally paperboard, paper and packaging. Please note that ITC has demerged its hotel business, which now trades as separate entity. But the catch is, cigarette contributes around 83% in company's profit due to its high margin business. So overall, the expectation is that this tax hike would impact ITC margin and profitability by around 10 to 15%. And that is what the market has discounted in the share price in last 2 days. Now the question is, what should you do as an investor? So in my opinion, the damage has already been done. Market has already discounted the negative impact of coming quarters. From here, the downside looks limited. Even the P ratio has now fallen to June 22 level and valuations are much below the long-term median. That said, I don't expect immediate sharp recovery in share price in the near term due to the subdued sentiment, unless the earning growth surprises the street. So in the near term, share price may consolidate. As far as medium to long term picture is concerned, ITC is a fundamentally strong business. In last 5 years, company has generated around 82,000 crore of cash from operations, one of the biggest cash flow generator in India. It's completely debt free, return ratios are exceptional. And the best part is, after the recent fall, company's dividend yield is more than 4%. Also, as far as long-term picture is concerned, company is diversifying away from tobacco business. ITC is rapidly expanding its FMCG portfolio across health, nutrition and convenience category. ITC is also focusing on D2C, that is direct to consumer and digital channels, and strengthening its e-commerce and digital engagement to capture the online demand. In the medium term, ITC planned to invest around 20,000 crore to scale its manufacturing across FMCG, packaging and export-oriented agri products. Having said this, the tax overhang on cigarette business would always exist. Overall, considering the fundamentally strong business, super strong balance sheet and growth opportunity, ITC current valuation provided good comfort. I think ITC is a good value buy for the long-term investor, but only if you have patience, not to expect an immediate jump in the share price. Even if you don't want to add more, it is definitely not a sell if you already hold it from lower levels. As far as smart money move is concerned, FIs are net seller in the company and DIs are the net buyer. Net public holding has remained constant. So yeah, that's my take on ITC. I would love to know your thoughts as well. Let me know in the comments. I'll see you next video. Till then, take care.